This is George Gray speaking for The Price is Right, a Fremantle media production.
You leave me no choice. Take your clothes off.
As Ashley Abbott.
Oh! It's gonna warm up.
Things are gonna get...
It's getting warm already.
Steamy. The Young and the Restless, weekdays, only CBS Daytime.
Thursday, will Sheldon be touched by a holiday miracle?
You really do love her.
I do. Now let's find the kind of gift that makes her feel small and worthless.
A new Big Bang Theory. Then, when it comes to ex-husbands, moms stick together.
How'd it go with Dad?
We hate him now.
We do?
Yep. I'm gonna need you to step up.
A new mom after a new Big Bang Theory. CBS Thursday.
Come on down!
From all of us at The Price is Right.
Happy holidays!
Attention, New Yorkers. It's time to choose a health insurance plan for 2015. So, for a limited time, you can get the coverage you need. Emblem Health offers high-quality plans at an affordable price. So New Yorkers don't have to settle for less. And we have a range of plans on the New York State of Health Marketplace to meet your needs. Call Emblem Health now or risk missing out. We'll make sure you get the right plan for the right price. Emblem Health has been helping New Yorkers for more than 75 years, and we're here for you now. To enroll, to find a mobile center in your area, or to schedule an appointment, call us toll-free at 1-800-511-4185. You must enroll by December 15th to get benefits by January 1st, so be sure to call today. 1-800-511-4185 or visit emblemhealth.com/actfast8.
Live from Studio 46, this is CBS2 News at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mary Calvin.
And I'm Chris Raggy. A nor'easter slamming into the tri-state area. The ocean churned with bigger than normal waves crashing into the beach in Seabright, New Jersey.
Some streets flooded as the seawater pushed toward residential areas in Goshen. A sheet of ice covered the trees and roadways and makes for a slow go for drivers. One car spun out, ending up on the side of the road needing a tow.
On the Upper West Side, it was a sea of umbrellas, people out and about trying the best they can to stay dry. We have live on CBS2 on the ICE team coverage. We begin, though, with John Elliott in the Weather Center. John?
Tell you what, it's been difficult to maneuver those umbrellas with all the gusty winds as well. So let's talk temperatures. First off, warm enough for rain in the city, Long Island, Jersey Shore. It's a rain event there, even 39 in Teaneck. But with elevation still dealing with some icing, and that obviously something we're mindful of. Flooding a concern in Westchester County right now. That's where the heaviest rain is, right down into and through the city. We see more in the works. Finally, a little bit of a break for parts of Morris and Somerset County, but we still have to deal with this low. And as this low sits and spins, we're going to see the wind intensify as well. As far as moisture, yeah, it's been quite a bit. Almost 2.5 inches in Manasquan. Lakewood 2.22, even in the city 1.5 inches, and that's in the park. JFK right around 2 inches of rain. That said, we have flood advisory. A flood advisory in the light green area here. That's in effect until 1:15, and then a flood watch lingers longer with 1 to 3 on average around the area. Coastal flooding has been a big problem for parts of Long Island, and we showed you the pictures from the Jersey Shore. High tide cycle for the Jersey Shore winding down, so that will actually help a bit. And as far as those winds, man, we've already clocked winds in excess of 50 miles an hour. They will likely linger into the middle part of the afternoon. So we're really in the midst of it right now. We'll talk about the rest of your afternoon and the rest of your 7-day in a bit. Right now, though, we're going to send things back to Chris.
All right, John, thanks so much. The storm left several streets underwater in New Jersey. CBS 2's Christine Sloan joins us live from Seabright with more on the conditions there at this hour. Christine.
Well, good afternoon. Heavy rain has turned Seabright streets into lakes. Take a look right behind me here. We've been watching this tractor trailer trying to make its way out of this roadway. Now, if we can come back here again, take a look right behind me. This roadway completely underwater. Take a look right over there. Benches practically unable to be seen because this entire area is flooded. Now, driving conditions also treacherous through Seabright. Ocean Ocean Avenue impassable at certain parts. Emergency personnel warning drivers to stay off of the roadway. Seabright gets hit so hard during nor'easters because it sits between the Shrewsbury River and the ocean, so they suffer through nor'easters. Now, high winds also are making being outdoors, especially in Long Branch, dangerous.
It's pretty bad. I'm actually trying to get home right over there, so I don't know how I'm going to get over there.
Your street's flooded?
Yep, I'm going to have to walk through it again.
Did you imagine this was going to happen so quickly this year?
Yeah, happens every year.
Yeah.
It's not a surprise.
We're back live in Seabright, and you take a look at this guy. He's trying to make his way through the flooded streets on his bike. Not an easy task. I want to take a look back here again. Now, right behind here, right beyond this street is the Shrewsbury River. And as I was saying, this is why Seabright suffers through nor'easters. You've got the high winds, and you've got this community sitting between that river and the ocean. So folks out here, I would imagine there's several streets here completely underwater. That is a story out here. We're live in Seabright, New Jersey. Christine Sloan, CBS 2 News.
Christine, thank you. From New Jersey, we head to Long Island, where flooding rains and high tide brought water dangerously close to home. CBS 2's Janelle Burrell is live in one of our Mobile 2 units. She is checking on the road. She is in East Rockaway. What are you seeing,
Mary,
Janelle?
we are on First Avenue, where you can see quite a bit of pooling going on, and that's been the case for a lot of these neighborhoods that butt up against a number of smaller creeks. Now, at some point, the banks of those creeks came close to spilling over, making for a messy, messy morning.
With the beating nonstop rain, it's hard to tell where the water ends and the parking lot of this East Rockaway Long Island marina begins. It made for a tough commute in nearby Oceanside, where even before high tide, the roads had significant ponding as the accumulation kept coming.
It'll flood for sure. Yeah, usually a foot of water in the street here.
Longtime residents like Emilio Rascanato, who had 6 feet of water in his home during Superstorm Sandy, says he's used to seeing the banks of the Mill River overflow, sometimes right into his basement, so he's prepared.
I have pumps in there, some pumps.
Oh, you have them in already?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're always ready in this neighborhood.
The strong gusts adding to the uncomfortable conditions. Our camera atop Mobile 2 capturing the rising water near Bay Park, where we found one of the few enjoying the weather. She has 4 legs.
Daisy likes to come out in the rain.
Now, people in this community, as you heard, very accustomed to the flooding, but because of the wind and the rain that is still coming down at this hour, a number of power companies say that they have extra equipment and crews at the ready if they are needed. And a number of municipalities also have warming centers set up as well for those who lose power and heat. We're live this afternoon in East Rockaway, Long Island, in Mobile 2. Janelle Burrell, CBS 2 News.
Janelle, thank you. The winter weather has brought traffic in and out of area airports to a crawl. Let's take a live look at LaGuardia, where arriving flights are delayed an average of 2 hours, 45 minutes. Newark Liberty experiencing close to 2-hour delays. JFK averaging 1.5-hour delays.
Send us your photos and videos of the nor'easter through the CBS New York weather app. It's free and it's available in the iTunes store.
And now to a deadly standoff with police at a Brooklyn Jewish center. A witness captured the tense moments on camera. Live at noon, CBS 2's Dave Carlin has the story from Crown Heights. Dave.
Video that we have here, when you look at it, what strikes you is that the 49-year-old man in it was given more than a dozen opportunities to surrender before an officer fired that shot that ended his life here at the Lubavitch World Headquarters. The knife-wielding man in this video, taken by a student in a Brooklyn synagogue, repeatedly ignores the commands of officers and the pleas of a rabbi.
Listen, put the knife.
These tense moments are after police and witnesses say 49-year-old Calvin Peters used a 9-inch blade to stab student Levi Rosenblatt in the head. Police say Peters put the knife down, but then picked it up again and charged the officers. Here's the man who got much of the incident on video.
The policeman, he tell you stop, stop, and the guy is not stop. He's coming the police shot the...
After repeated warnings, the single shot hitting Peters in the stomach. Video shows Peters on the ground alive as officers put him in handcuffs. He died at Kings County Hospital. NYPD Deputy Commissioner of Intelligence and Counterterrorism John Miller said police believe he was unprovoked and acting alone.
This was an isolated incident that at this point appears to involve an individual who is known to the New York City Police Department, has a history of being an emotionally disturbed person and acting out in other places.
Synagogue member Shimon Liberau says he saw the same man Monday night and pegged him as an obvious outsider.
And he said, oh, there's prayers. So he said, could I pray? He asked, so they said, you have to be Jewish. And he said, how do I do that?
We commend the heroic efforts of the people who were present, who intervened immediately, and if not for that, God forbid, it could have been far worse.
The victim, Levi Rosenblatt, is in stable condition. He is from Israel. We understand his family is there, but those family members are traveling here to be at his side. Live in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
All right, Dave, thank you. Within the hour, Senate Democrats released the much-anticipated report about the CIA's interrogation methods. Among the findings, the CIA techniques were, quote, not effective and were far more brutal than presented to lawmakers. It also called CIA management inadequate and deeply flawed. The report itself contains 6,000 pages, but the committee only released the 480-page executive summary. Both Republicans and former CIA officials challenged the report's accuracy. The CIA says the program stopped terror attacks and led to the capture or killing of key al-Qaeda leaders, including Osama bin Laden. Meanwhile, the White House ordered tightened security at U.S. facilities worldwide, fearing violence abroad in the wake of the report's release.
There is much more ahead here on CBS 2 News at noon. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge visit the 9/11 memorial, where 67 British citizens died during the attack on the Twin Towers.
And the ladies of the year are in New York. Sara, Gilbert, and Aisha Tyler will be here in studio with us. What they are up to today here in the Big Apple.
See what happened when President Obama turns the tables on Stephen Colbert.
Stop crooks from using our credit cards once and for all with a new weapon to keep everything locked and sealed so no one else gets access. A new way to protect your money. How? CBS 2 with The Security Freeze. Wednesday at 11.
Dreaming of free stuff? Get it during Raymore and Flanagan's Dream Big Sales event. Like a free box spring with the purchase of this Beauty Rest Recharge World-Class Queen mattress. Plus, free next day delivery, setup, and old mattress removal. The largest selection of the best mattress brands at the guaranteed lowest prices.
Lowest price guaranteed. Guaranteed.
The best dreams start here at Raymore and Flanagan, your mattress destination.
CBS-FM presents the legendary Smokey Robinson. December 11th at the Cushman and Wakefield Theater at Barclays Center. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Are you curious about all the homes that are going solar in your neighborhood? Your area has a tremendous solar incentive program that's allowing homeowners to get solar installed for $0 down. These customers are powering their homes with the sun. NRG Home Solar is helping your neighbors go solar, saving money on their electric bill while making the world a better place. Call now while incentives are still available and see if you qualify for a free solar installation with NRG Home Solar.
Attention, if you or someone you know has lost a loved one due to an accidental injury, negligence, or misconduct, write down this number. Under the law, wrongful death fatalities include automobile accidents, medical errors, workplace and construction site accidents, and product malfunctions. Call now for this free special report that reveals the essential facts you must know to receive survivors' compensation and damages. To get this report without cost or obligation, call toll-free 1-888-453-1010. That's 1-888-453-1010.
The thing about Rudolph when I was younger was really, it was appointment television. You had to be there in front of the TV or you were going to miss Rudolph that year. So I just remember being so excited about everything and putting away all the dishes by like 6:45 to make sure that I was sitting in front of the TV and just enjoying it. And that was kind of how I ushered in the holiday season.
Create new memories tonight at 8.
On the second full day of the royal visit, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge paid respects to the victims of the September 11th attacks.
The royal couple toured the 9/11 Memorial Museum, walking through the exhibits. CBS2's Scott Rappaport joins us live from Lower Manhattan with more for us. Scott, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. The royal couple arrived here in Lower Manhattan about 40 minutes ago. Now they're visiting a place called The Door. That's a program that promotes youth development and social learning. Now earlier this morning, a memorable visit for the couple at Ground Zero. Amidst dark skies and a steady rain, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge arrived at Ground Zero for a visit to the 9/11 Memorial Museum. Kate in bright pink, her hair pulled back in a ponytail. A gallant William holding an umbrella for her at the outset to protect her from the elements. The Duchess poignantly laying down a bouquet of flowers and delivering a handwritten note, reading in part, "In sorrowful memory for those who died on 11 September, and then observing a moment of silence. 67 British citizens were among the nearly 3,000 killed on 9/11, so many of them New Yorkers. The royal couple then entering the museum to the cheers from the crowd. Last night, the Duke and Duchess were courtside at the Barclays Center to watch the Nets take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Across the court, Brooklyn's own royalty, Beyonce and Jay-Z, the two getting up at one point to introduce themselves to William and Kate.
It was awesome. Cute. It was so sweet.
Witness this appearance on the Jumbotron where they waved to the crowd and later snacked on popcorn. And like proper royals do, even shared it with people around them. The crowd was wowed, especially by Kate.
She's such a good person to look up to, so like it's just like an honor to be in the same building as her.
Now, among the events planned for later, a star-studded fundraiser at the Met to benefit the University of St. Andrews. That, of course, is the Scottish school where Will and Kate met. Much more to come. We're live in Lower Manhattan this afternoon. A wet Lower Manhattan. Scott Rappaport, CBS2 News. Guys.
Scott, thank you so much. The actor who brought Pugsley Addams to the small screen has died. Ken Weatherwax's family says the 59-year-old actor died of a heart attack at home in California over the weekend. Weatherwax played the son of Gomez and Morticia Addams from 1964 to 1966. As an adult, he stayed in Hollywood, working on the set of several Hollywood productions.
All right, time is now 12:14. Still ahead here on CBS2 News at noon. We get a preview of today's The Talk with co-host Sara Gilbert and Aisha Tyler. There they are. And they are live in studio in just a couple of moments.
And John is tracking the nor'easter.
Kind of whether you just want to sit around in a robe all day and stay inside. Hey, you stay right there. We've got some good news for the afternoon and the rest of your 7-day forecast.
This Pocono Mountain Peak is brought to you by the Pocono Mountains Visitors Bureau. Life's greater in the Pocono Mountains. Check out tonight's primetime lineup on CBS2. Brought to you by Cadillac. Visit your Tri-State Cadillac dealer or CadillacTristate.com to learn more about our attractive lease or finance offers.
All new Dr. Phil. She claims she was kidnapped and found a missing girl.
Okay, boy. Stay, boy. Good boy. Good. How about this? Let's hold it right. Now, hold it right there.
Attention Ridgewood checking customers. Depositing a check is now just as easy as taking a picture.
Nice.
Highly rated mobile app, debit card rewards program, tap, snap, deposit. Ridgewood Savings Bank. Multiply the good.
If you take multiple medications, a dry mouth can be a common side effect. That's why there's Biotene. It comes in oral rinse, spray, or gel, so there's moisturizing relief for everyone. Biotene, for people who suffer from a dry mouth.
And the wolf was huffing and puffing.
Kind of like you sometimes, Grandpa.
Well, when you have COPD, it can be hard to breathe. It can be hard to get air out, which can make it hard to get air in. So I talked to my doctor. She said,
Symbicort could help you breathe better, starting within 5 minutes. Symbicort doesn't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden symptoms. Symbicort helps provide significant improvement of your lung function. Symbicort is for COPD, including chronic bronchitis and emphysema. It should not be taken more than twice a day. Symbicort contains formoterol. Medicines like formoterol increase the risk of death from asthma problems. Symbicort may increase your risk of lung infections, osteoporosis, and some eye problems. You should tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it.
Symbicort could mean a day with better breathing.
Watch out, piggies.
Symbicort. Breathe better, starting within 5 minutes. Call or go online to learn more about a free prescription offer. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
It's her 50th anniversary, Rudolph.
Hi, guys.
From all of us at CBS2, happy holidays.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get great deals on a huge selection of Toyotas. But hurry, Toyotathon ends January 5th. Toyota, let's go places.
Closed captioning on CBS2 News is brought to you by Empire Today.
The talk looked a little different yesterday. The ladies are back in New York for their annual holiday visit, and we're so happy to have them. Joining me live in the studio are the talk co-hosts Sara, Gilbert, and Aisha Tyler. Great to see the both of you.
Hi.
If I knew we were getting cozy, I would have brought some footy pajamas for me and you, Sara.
We shoot in the building, and we were getting ready, and I stumbled down here in my PJs. It's cold.
It is a little chilly.
I'm from California.
None
I'm very
of us
frail.
are really ready
to
shoot.
We feel badly that we're welcoming you and the Royals to New York with this sloppy mess.
Nothing to be done, though, right?
that.
It would be actually nicer if it was snowing.
Well, I guess.
Yeah. It would be. We don't get any snow in California. We don't even know what rain is.
Yeah, I think it's a nice change for us.
Oh, is it? Okay. So I'm glad you're cozy and comfortable. And I'm glad you're taking some time to talk to us today.
Who cares about the Royals as long as we're comfortable?
That's all that matters. You've got some big stars on the show today, right?
We do. We have Candace Bergen, Alan Alda, who are like great sentimental favorites of mine, you know, people you grew up watching.
And it's always good to hear from them because you don't often hear from them.
No, Alan Alda's really busy. Like, he's doing this play, he's got a new show coming out, and he was just on the blacklist, so he's really busy, and Candace is just such an icon. And then we have April Bloomfield, who is the kind of famous chef from The Spotted Pig and The Breslin, and she's like the meat lady. So I think we're making a bunch of meat.
All I know is she's making fennel, and that's what I'm eating.
Oh, fennel sounds good. So like a fancy holiday dinner.
Yes.
I hope I can try it at home. See, I watch the chefs on there, and then I try it at home.
Do you? Do you try it at home?
Yeah, I'm kind of a dud when it comes to like being the chef.
Sometimes people just watch it. It's, I mean, if I can say this, it's like food porn. You know what I mean? You just want to watch it being made. You're never going to try it on your own. It's just fun to watch.
Today I'm going to try it. I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, so sorry again about the weather, but I hope you're enjoying yourselves anyway.
It's been great.
It's the Big Apple, and we love having you.
I was saying to somebody, we love coming because when we're at home, we're all so busy, and this is a time when we actually get to spend a little bit of time together because we're here for a short period. We're away from our normal lives. So.
And you know, the fans love you guys, and behind the scenes, I saw a few of them yesterday. They were waiting online for a little bit of time, and they were just so happy that you're here, and they come every time, so they're glad to see you.
I think it's like makes a big difference because when we're in Los Angeles, they're like, oh, you guys again, okay. And then when we're here, it's like harder to get in. It's like fewer people, so they actually are excited to see us.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Thanks.
Welcome. And we'll blame John for the weather, as we usually do. Thanks a lot,
Put some pants on now.
Thank you so much. The talk is in New York all weekend. You can watch every afternoon at 2 o'clock right here on CBS2. I don't think you're wearing the robe, right, for the show, or are you going to go with the robe?
Well, we'll see. I've got to put some pants on first. We'll start there.
John, warm it up for them, would you?
I should put some pants on, too. That's a good idea. And theater goers, Alan Alda and Candace Bergen have been extended in love letters, so that's good for our big Broadway fans.